Las Vegas, Nevada, home to a world-class city, the world-famous Strip, and most importantly, the world champion Vegas Golden Knights. If you're thinking about finally making the move out to Las Vegas, then this video is for you. Take it from someone who's been here their whole life. Here are 10 reasons why Vegas is an amazing place to live and to thrive in. Here in Vegas, we have so much room for activities. Variety is really the name of the game. So we'll get the obvious stuff out of the way first. If you like amazing food, legendary nightlife, relaxing pools, or maybe even the thrill of gambling, then look no further than the Las Vegas Strip. Now, let's say you like all those things, but going to the Strip seems like a hassle. Then don't worry, because most locals, we feel the same way. So instead of only going to the Strip, Vegas also has a few local hotel casinos that offer a lot of the same amazing amenities, but at lower prices. Station Casinos has 7 properties in town, with Red Rock Resort, Green Valley Ranch, and the upcoming Durango Hotel being their flagship properties, all of which are spaced around town and are off the Strip. Now, aside from all the fun indoor activities, Vegas also has a lot of stuff to do outside too. If you love a day on the water, maybe some boating and some jet skis, then we have Lake Mead just to the southeast of town. Maybe you're into hiking, beautiful desert landscapes. In that case, we have Red Rock Canyon to the west. And finally, if you want a bit more greenery with the potential for some snow during the winter, or maybe you're just looking to camp or rent a nice cabin, then we have Mount Charleston to the northwest. Vegas has so much more to offer than just a Strip. You guys are gonna love it. So there are 9 states without an income tax, and luckily, Nevada's one of those 9, making Vegas a much more affordable place to live. State tax can be a huge burden in some places like California, where the top earners are paying up to 12% of their income back to the state on top of their federal income tax payment. Now, our state makes up for this with the gaming tax that provides roughly 1/3 of the state's revenue. So essentially, moving to Vegas means you get to keep more of the money you make. So compared to other large regional metro areas close to us like LA and Phoenix, Vegas is actually very affordable when it comes to cost of living. The median sales price for a home here is roughly $400,000 versus $830,000 in Los Angeles County and $465,000 in Maricopa County, where Phoenix Scottsdale is located. Now, whenever I have a new client moving in from California who's looking to buy a home here, I always love their reaction when I show them what they can get here for just like $500,000. The absolute shock on their faces is priceless after they see like a 4-bedroom home here for that price versus the shoebox they would get for that in LA. The truth is, your money goes a lot farther here, and it's a fact that you can buy a large home here for the price of what a small condo might cost you in LA. If you're thinking about moving to Vegas, but you're worried about finding a job here, then fear not. A huge chunk of the Las Vegas economy is service-based because we're a tourism hub. So because of that, we basically have a lot of really good paying jobs here that don't require advanced degrees, or really any degree for that matter. For example, it's not uncommon to hear of somebody here who's a full-time bartender making like $60,000 to $80,000 a year after tips. Servers, gaming dealers, bussers, I mean, the list goes on. And these positions can make a lot of really good money here because of how strong the tourism is. Plus, if you work in nightlife, I mean, forget about it. Those people are making 6 figures easy. Now, aside from the service-based jobs, the city's always building and growing. So blue-collar workers are always in demand here. Take it from me, we need way more tradespeople than we currently have. So that means things like plumbers, electricians, handymen, they all get paid well here. Vegas used to be known as strictly a gambling and entertainment capital, but something interesting actually happened over the past 2 decades to change that. The food scene took off here. Now, how that happened was the Strip hotels started bringing in these famous, renowned chefs to build award-winning restaurants once it was understood that Vegas needed to transition to become more of a resort town versus just being a gambling destination. And that's because a lot of the other states in the country started legalizing gambling. If you go down a list of Strip restaurants these days, it's gonna make you think you're looking at like a Food Network all-star roster. It's crazy. We also have a lot of excellent restaurants off the Strip, and that's because a lot of the high-end chef restaurants that opened on the Strip brought very talented people with them, and many of those people ended up staying in Vegas due to the low cost of living. So it's still a little bit weird to me that I can actually use pro sports teams as a reason to move to Vegas, because we literally had no pro sports teams for my whole life until like 7 years ago. But in that time, so much has changed. We now have the Vegas Golden Knights in the NHL, the Vegas Raiders in the NFL, and the Las Vegas Aces in the WNBA. And even better than that, in our 7-year sports history, we already have 2, count them, 2 championships, with the Aces winning in 2022 and the Knights winning the Stanley Cup just a few weeks ago. And in the near future, we're also getting a baseball franchise since the Oakland Athletics are moving here. Plus, Vegas has also been identified as a top target for NBA expansion after they saw how good we were with our other franchises. Pro sports teams add culture, camaraderie, and really a special excitement to their cities. And let me tell you, this city goes bananas for its sports teams. So Vegas has a large population of retirees, and for good reason. Our hotter climate is very favorable to the elderly, and we've also built the infrastructure for them to be able to enjoy their twilight. So we have a lot of 55 and older communities here around town, such as Sienna, Trilogy, the Del Webb communities, the Sun City communities, all of which provide a tailored lifestyle to those who want it. Now, these communities, they have their own social calendars, their own recreation centers, their own pools, walking areas. It's amazing. So if you're thinking about retiring and looking for a new city to call home, Vegas might be perfect for you. So let me first say that yes, I know it gets very hot here for a few months a year, but one of the more underrated parts of living in Vegas is that we don't really deal with any natural disasters whatsoever. There are no wildfires or earthquakes like in California. We don't get tornadoes, blizzards, bad storms, and obviously hurricanes are impossible. The heat is the worst thing you'll deal with weather-wise here, but at least the heat is predictable and consistent. So Vegas is not some dense urban center like New York City where parking is impossible to find and you have to walk everywhere. It's actually quite the opposite here. Parking is so easy. Retail locations, hotels, businesses, they all come with huge parking lots or garages, so getting in and out of places is really quick and simple. Personally, I'm 32 years old. I've been driving in Vegas for 16 years now, and I think I've had to parallel park like 4 or 5 times over that period. It just doesn't happen. So as a local, one of the funnier interactions I have is when I meet another person who was also born in Las Vegas. There's always that quick reaction of like, wait, you too? Oh my God, I rarely meet people born here. It's like we're unicorns. And that's because it's true. Almost everyone here is from out of state. People come to Vegas for opportunity, and you're more likely to meet people here who were born in California versus actually being born in Las Vegas. What that means though is that you'll never truly be an outsider coming here, because technically everyone else is one too. Some cities have that weird gatekeeping mentality where the native sons and daughters are weird to new people, but that does not happen in our great city, and it's actually one of the reasons I love Vegas so much. We're truly welcoming here. If you're looking for more information on Las Vegas and the process of moving here, then I'd love to hear from you. I've included some links in the description. Have a great day.